Hello, this is Unit 5 Grammar section. So let's start with the grammar. In this unit, we're going to talk about the passive voice and the causative. First, we will start with the passive. So please pay close attention to how we work on it, okay? The passive, the verb to be plus the past participle. It is exactly the same structure as in Spanish, so this will help you very much. Remember that the passive in Spanish is as such. I will give you an example. For example, an active sentence, una frase activa. Yo como manzanas. En pasiva como las manzanas son comidas por mí. Recordad que la estructura es la misma. The object in the active becomes, in the active becomes the subject in the passive, and then we have to make verb changes, los cambios verbales. ¿Cómo son todos los cambios verbales? Con el verbo ser, como en inglés es exactamente igual, más el participio pasado en cada tiempo. Entonces vamos a verlo ahora detalladamente. Okay, so first of all I'm going to read the text and we'll talk about this. So let's go. Venice, Italy. It's that time of year again and preparations are being made for the next Venice Film Festival. During the festival, awards will be presented to people who have made outstanding contributions to the film industry. The Venice Film Festival was established in 1932 and is the oldest international film festival in the world. The Film Festival Committee had their prize designed to look like the symbol of Venice, the Lion of St. Mark. This magnificent lion is covered in gold and has been given to festival winners since 1949. And now, let's check the verbs in bold and let's answer the questions. Look at the verbs in bold, which shows the causative form. Type here, the causative. The causative is have, get plus the object. So forget about this one because we're going to start with the passive first. So, which shows the passive? Present simple passive. Check in the writing and tell me what is in the present simple. Yes, of course, that's in the present simple. Forget about this one. We'll be talking about that later. So in the present simple is covered. Which one is in the present continuous? Yes, of course. Which one is in the past simple? Check. Which one is in the present perfect simple? Which one is in the future simple? Yes, very good. Let's continue with it. And now, click the correct answer. We use the passive to emphasize what? An action or the person who is doing the action? An action, of course. And B, we use the causative to describe what? We use the causative to describe an action done by or for us. It's an action done for us. Yes, it's an action done for us. So let's check for the rules. If we go to the rules, here is the passive, the rules for the passive. So the passive, right? Here we have an active sentence, a photographer took their picture, and the sentence in the passive. The object of the active sentence becomes the subject. Their picture was taken by a photographer, and the subject, a photographer, becomes an agent complement. How do we make it in the present simple? The present simple of the verb to be plus the past participle. So for example, many films are made in India. Past simple was, were plus past participle. The film was released last week. Future simple will be future plus the past participle. The film will be made by Universal Pictures. Will be the future of the verb to be and made the past participle. The morals, moral be in the past participle. The costumes must be designed by the 14th of September. Must be is the moral of the verb to be and design is the past participle. And moral perfect, they have the moral with have been plus the past participle. Let's check for an example. The actor could have been hurt. Could is the moral, have been the present perfect, and hurt is the past participle. Okay. So let's finish with that. Just by reading the use. Yes, just by reading the use, and well, we have some more tenses in the present continuous. In the present continuous we have the present continuous of the verb to be and the past participle. Past continuous of the verb to be and the past participle. Present perfect simple have been and the past participle. Past perfect simple, the past perfect of the verb to be and the past participle. Okay, so this is it. Okay, but I'm going to check for the causative because we have forgot before. Okay, close here and I'm gonna go home again and we're going to check for the causative. Yes, let's check for the causative. Remember, we have the second part here, and this was the causative. Have, get, object, and past participle. So if you go to the first example, we have the verb to have, or to get, in this case have, the object, which is prize, and the past participle design. So had their prize design. Remember, you have the example here. The film festival committee had their prize designed. Okay, so thanks very much. This is all for the passive.